not having a meticulously planned future isn't a failure. And that was echoed in the readings, but talking to someone who's arguably the pinnacle of success, my alumni is currently going to NYU getting a medical degree, and she's got a bunch of really amazing opportunities that she's taking advantage of. And she seems to be excelling at everything she does. And she's like the poster child for someone who's made it, you know? But that wasn't what she went to college thinking that she was going to do. She went to college in biomedical engineering. Yeah, like she's totally shifted gears in a way that when you're in the college pipeline and you don't really hear of people who have totally shifted gears and are still the poster child of success, but like that was her. So shifting gears and having a future that you didn't plan isn't a failure at all. In fact, she was extremely successful.
And I always being like, I really like my major, and I'm not those guys who will switch major in my college years, not because I haven't thought about it, just because I do like my major. But I think my interviewee, Sean, did prove that he also really liked mechanical engineering. He liked it all 4 years, and he's been keep doing that. But the thing is, he still switched his work, his role anyway. Why is that? And then he got really good paid position, really high, I would say prestigious position in our industry. You could work at National Defense. I mean, that's already some of the top notch industry you could work at as a mechanical engineering. But he just told me that after accomplishing so much as a engineer, you're able to design all the aircraft, do all the analysis. Suddenly you feel like, oh, that's just it. Like, all the best you could do, you could try the top in this industry, you've already familiar with everything. There's not really much that excites you anymore. Like, you're already the best player in the best ever company in this world. What else can you look for? Because whatever else you do in the aerospace industry, you're just replicating the previous thing for a new model or new aircraft, but you're not gonna like completely do anything very, very different. And which is a different thing from the CS or software engineering side. Because for software engineering, it's an artificial discipline that say like everything is new, everything you do in different days to solve a different problem. Unlike the mechanical engineering, you're using the known knowledge to solve a known condition, which wouldn't be different that much. So that actually just told me one thing. So never try to convince yourself that you will be fully in love in this subject forever. Nothing is forever. Like I could love this subject till now, but I could also change my mind really. Like I could change to a different subject maybe just after 2 years. So it will happen. You just need to follow your heart. Like really getting to know yourself. Like, do you really like your job? Does the same thing makes you happy just like 5 years ago? If it doesn't, then consider doing something that give you the same excitement just like before.
If you do make a change, there's this feeling that the time you spent taking classes, all the work that you put in, both doing the classwork and networking, kind of all the money you threw at your education, if you make a change down the road, that invalidates all that time and all that effort and all that money that you put in, and it kind of you just lose those years out of your life. When kind of through this and thinking about it, like, no, that's not at all what the case. You became a better human, you became a better like person in the going through the world. You come out of it experienced and having, you know, being a more well-rounded person and having more experiences. And even if you do change, that doesn't make those years of work a loss, I think is my biggest takeaway. So like change not only is available, but it's not like a bad option. You're not going to get punished for it. It also makes me less afraid of like having just regular day jobs that aren't career oriented, that are not advancing my career, because for a while the mentality was like, oh, unless I'm working to advance my career, then it's not a good use of my time. Like people will look down upon the fact that I worked in fast food or that I worked, you know, at a boutique just to make pocket cash. It's like, no, that's totally valid to do while you're waiting or while you're looking for something to move your career forward. It's not a waste of time. It's just what you did during that period.